right. Take it slow, make it easy. You don't want to know the first question I'm going to ask you.
Oh my God, don't.
Are you rolling?
Okay, cool. I'm not going to answer.
You're not going to answer? Of course
No.
you'll answer. Because it's going to be a good question.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we're already rolling, yeah. Do not delete.
Oh my God. Okay.
Do not delete here, because it's beautiful.
Okay.
Hello there, people of the internet. My name is Udwe Jagero, and this is Dialogues with Jagero. I have a guest. Today we are talking about, I had her say something that was very interesting when we had a conclave with her.
Oh my God. Wow.
When we had a conclave with her. You said something that was very interesting, that he can't afford me. And I was taken aback, and then I had to have a follow-up question and ask, what do you mean he can't afford you? And you said, he can't afford me emotionally.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes, do you think that emotion is something that is very important when it comes to dating or being in love?
Of course. What do you mean? I mean, everybody keeps on chasing. He has to afford me, like, financially. He has to afford me. I don't know. He has to buy me this and this. And people forget about emotions. We're human beings. We're driven by emotions. You know, people always say, like, ignore your emotions, da 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 da. And then sometimes you're like in a relationship and you're telling the guy, you know, I don't like the way you're treating me. You're hurting me. But then the guy is like, it's okay. That's how I am. You know, and then probably bribes you with something, and then you forget everything, right? So for me, I think my first, you know, when you have a list of what you need in a man, my first one is you have to afford me emotionally. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, you want me, you love me. Are you ready to listen to me when I'm going through issues? Are you ready to take care of me when I'm throwing tantrums? Are you going to understand me as a man, you know? Are you going to... I feel like this thing is self-explanatory.
It's not.
It is.
That's the problem with women, right? Is that they think these things are... Like I talk to a lot of women and they're like, you should know this. We don't know.
Someone said men don't take clues. Or
Yeah.
you literally have to tell them.
Yeah.
When you wait for them to... No, I disagree.
I think that sometimes men just go with the mechanics. You see, this thing is working and it's not working. What is going on with it? What is broken? Let's fix what is broken.
But do you guys sit down and say, let's fix it? Or I know most of them because I have female friends, and one thing about me, I like meeting people and listening to them. And one thing about women, when we sit down, at the end of the day, it always ends with men. Like, I have a guy who's doing this to me and this and this and this. It's always the same. You guys don't want to sit down and actually fix things. There's a lot of gaslighting and manipulation going on in there. So I think for me, you have to afford me emotionally. You have to listen to me, understand me when I'm going through things. I don't want a man when I'm sitting down and we're discussing, you're just there manipulating me. But you know, if you didn't do this, I wouldn't have done this way. I am a woman, a very feminine woman, and you have to be a man, masculinity. You know, when I'm high, you calm me down and you say, you know what, this is how I'm supposed to fix things. But don't run around and then... You can't be emotionally stable. You can't be financially stable, but then emotionally, you're not there. You're just draining. You know, for me, being there emotionally is like a number one on the list. Yeah.
What do you think that you're a feminine woman?
I am.
Every
woman has to be. Women are feminine. Women to be feminine. So for a guy, you have to give me that, what do we call, like, allow me to be feminine, you know? Treat me like a lady. Women are soft people, you know? Like, you see the way you hold an egg? That's how women are. You understand? So you have to let us thrive in our femininity. Be a man and let me be a lady. Yeah.
Do you think that there are some women that are a bit rough on their edges?
Of course. I meet women who are very rough and very mean, and look, I don't blame them. There's a story behind. But like I say, in nowadays, there's a lot of like apps you can go to for healing, therapy and everything. You know, the world is changing. It's not like long ago your mom is shouting at you. You're wondering what's going on. She's not able to say, I'm depressed, I'm going through, you know, we fought with your dad yesterday and I'm going through it. She'll start beating you or something, you know. So some women are very rough. I've met women who are very rough, but then I tend to understand. I tend to be like, she's rough.
Do you understand when men are rough?
I do too. There's a story behind, you know. You see someone who's very mean, sometimes it's a defense mechanism. You know those bullies in high school who would bully you, call you names and everything, and then behind, you'd realize it's just a broken person who's just using that roughness to, like, cope, you know. So I do believe.
I want to ask you a question. You are a very happy woman. Most of the time I meet you, you're bubbly, you're positive, you're all over the place in a good way.
Yeah.
What makes you so happy in life as a woman in a world where they always say it's a very dangerous place for women?
It is actually, and it's so sad. But I don't know. I'm just always so happy. I'm just all over the place. I think I'm content. And one thing that has really helped me move forward in life is you've heard me say it is what it is so many times. And another thing, if I'm going through something, I sit down and I say, is it something I can control or not? If it's something I can control, I work on it immediately. If it's affecting me, I call myself for a meeting and say, you know what, you're going through this and this and this. Can you control it? Yeah, I can. Yeah, let's move on, move forward. It's something I can't, I will leave it there and then. And I think we talked about it yesterday when I told you, when someone stresses me, I immediately abort mission, immediately, there and then. So someone would say, why are you always like that? You have to listen. No. You make me sad, I'll let you know, like, hey, you're making me so sad and I don't like what you're doing to me. You listen, you work on it, fine. If you don't, I'm dropping you. Friendships, jobs, relationships, everything. Yeah.
You know, we started this conversation without finding who you are.
Oh my God. Yeah.
But,
yeah.
but you know, there are things that you told me that you do not want to discuss because of one, two, three, which is okay. You told me the reasons yesterday and the day before yesterday, and sometimes it's not nice for some people to be treated because they are so and so. But I wanna ask about. So your name is Chuklis.
Yeah.
And the second name is
Zuleikha.
So?
Zuleikha.
Zuleikha.
Yeah.
Chuklis Zuleikha.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're a Kushite.
Oh my God, I'm a Kushite. And your friend here said we're only Kushites, we're just being given ID. We belong. We're Kenyans. I'm Kenyan.
Yeah, hey, I know.
I'm Kenyan.
Yeah.
So let's stop it there.
Yeah.
Let's not go further because I already had something here. The background, I didn't like it. I'm Kenyan.
You know, it's very interesting because it's the first time in a long time that I'm hearing the word Kushite. In a long time.
Wait.
Because when you talked about Kushite, I thought about geography that we did a long time ago.
Long time. It's history. Is it geography? Oh my God. Is it geography?
Wait, is it geography or history?
It's history.
Kushite.
Nilotes, Kushite, Bantu.
Yeah.
Are you a Bantu?
No, I'm Nilot.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm Nilot. I'm River Lake Nilot. Do you know the other Nilots?
No. Luo? The Luo?
Yeah, but River Lake, Luo is actually...
Baluya?
No, Luyas are Bantus. Kikuyus are Bantus, Luyas
How
are
are you a
Bantus.
Nilot though?
Because I'm Luo. Luos are Nilots.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But so, if you were to introduce yourself in a room without saying where you are from, without saying your tribe, without saying who your father is, without saying who your mother is, how do you introduce yourself? Who's Zuleikha?
Zuleikha
Chuklis?
is just a young girl who's trying to navigate life, take it day by day, be positive, be happy, get to explore the world. I love exploring, meeting new people. Honestly, when I go somewhere, I'm just all over. I'm meeting people. I'm the type to just make a move and say, hi, how are you? What do you do, Another thing, I'm a brand strategist and a talent manager. Yeah.
Well, tell me more about that.
I love building brands. Talent is also like a brand, I get to source talents from young Kenyans. Now I want to expand to outside Kenya. I love sourcing talents, and I have this thing where I can look at you and I spot talent in you, I nurture them, and then we look for opportunities for them, empowering people. That's what I do.
What did you do in college?
Wow, long story. Business management.
That is at the degree level.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the degree level.
Okay, I did management and leadership.
Management and leadership. What is management and leadership?
Managing, being able to manage a group of people or a company or a brand, and being able to lead.
All right.
Yeah, if I'm not wrong.
Then you did what again? You told me.
I just did that, but back there I did HR, business management.
Ah, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
A lot of
And
people.
you? What did you do?
What I did were I went to a dubious college, and the people in the college are not dubious, but the name and whatever is dubious. I did mass communication and journalism, and then I went to other schools that are not really registered anywhere, such as YouTube University.
Same.
Yeah, I went to Linda. Do you remember Linda?
What is that?
Linda.com. So now, can I tell you about Linda?
Tell me.
Linda.com used to be a place where you could go and do a course, and they will give you a certificate.
Okay.
Then there are these motherfuckers called LinkedIn. They bought it off.
Where the pressure is.
Yes, they bought it off and then named it LinkedIn Learning.
Yeah.
You know about LinkedIn Learning? That was actually Linda.com. It used to be called Linda.com.
What? I didn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were not born then, I think. How old are you, by the way?
In my late 20s.
Late 20s?
I've been singing it to you in my late 20s.
No.
I'm almost transitioning to my 30s.
So you're around 27, 28.
Yeah.
That makes you a Gen Z.
Am I? No, I'm not Gen Z.
You are.
Am I?
You were born in which year? 98?
Jagero, ladies don't tell their age.
Come on.
Ladies don't tell.
That
I'm
bullshit.
sticking to that. I'm sticking to that.
I say. So you're Gen Z. Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. Do a lot of you've told me before that a lot of people think that you're very beautiful.
Yeah, I did. Did I?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
A lot of people tell you that?
Yeah, I get that a lot, and I really appreciate.
You think that there is something called pretty privilege? You know about it?
I get to hear a lot of people saying pretty privilege, but I've never experienced that.
Be honest.
I'm honest. I've never experienced that.
Pretty privilege.
Yeah.
How do you know you've not experienced it while you're the one who is enjoying pretty privilege?
You get to know, like you look in a room and it's just favors. I don't get to experience that.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, for the people who've known me, for my friends, I always go for what I want. I always go for what I want. I see it. You know the way Beyonce says, I see it. I work hard. I grind till I own it. Yeah, that one.
That's who you are.
Yeah, I hear about it, but then thing about pretty privilege, sorry, it's also associated with like you'll have to sleep your way to the top also.
No.
Being pretty and
No.
please tell me about it. I don't know about the pretty privilege
I
thing.
think that's why you are deflecting from it.
No. I've never experienced such a thing. Please tell me about it.
Pretty privilege is that men see you and they want to offer you things. They want to buy you wine. They want to take you out for coffee. They want to give you favors. They want to do this and that.
That means you have to be so much outside, right?
Not necessarily, but some of them actually offer you good things that you might not want to turn down. And so you go with it. I don't know. Maybe, I think that's what...
Oh, if that's what you mean, I've never experienced such a thing.
Oh, really?
No.
Huh, you're new in Jerusalem.
I think so. Oh, my God.
Yeah?
I think so. But I've never experienced such a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
But there is...
In terms of, like, dating someone, or you just meet a guy and it's like, you're so pretty, I want to do this for you.
Yeah.
No, I've never experienced that.
Oh, yeah?
Like, smoothly. Like that.
You've never?
No. By the way, I like calling it Twitter. Me, I'm still calling it Twitter. I'm not going to call it X. The other day, there was a whole thread about pretty privilege. And I'm like, I don't understand what's happening here. So do you have to put yourself in a position where they see you and then they offer you that? Or it's just like they meet you?
Yeah, because you really do well.
I'm shocked.
You really do well in some quarters. Like being pretty is a currency.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So for example, you can go and start an OnlyFans page, and you'll do really well there. Or you can start an Instagram account, and then you just go and share your face and.
So and then they see you, and then that's pretty privilege.
Yeah, because they will be offering you things. They might offer you business.
Do you think everybody who's OnlyFans who is on OnlyFans is pretty?
Not necessarily. I think sometimes men just love seeing things.
Beautiful things.
Yeah, you might not have a pretty face as such, but also being pretty is going to be an added advantage. So, like, for example, breasts are not made the same. Asses are not made the same.
Yeah.
Faces are not made the same. Lips are,
yeah.
So and men gravitate towards certain colors, certain things. Yeah. So something like that.
Yeah. Honestly, I cannot comment on the pretty privilege thing because I have never experienced something like that. Easy.
Sometimes I feel like you've experienced it without knowing.
Maybe, but maybe someone I know, someone weird.
But also, I think that you are. What is the word? I almost said it.
No, don't.
I think you. Sometimes you don't realize because of your background or because of where you're coming from. Like you told me that you're very content.
I'm very content with life and everything. Not like I'm content because I have it all. Yeah. No. I don't know about this pretty privilege thing. I've heard about it, but I've never experienced it.
But you saw it on Twitter the other day.
I saw it and I can't relate.
You can't relate?
I can because it has never happened.
Yeah, can I ask you?
Oh my gosh, you know something? I'm always looking and searching, and it's not bad to be spoiled. What do you mean? Every girl wants to be spoiled. But this pretty privilege, I'm still saying no to it because I've never experienced it. I want to experience it.
But the other days you are telling me that sometimes you get pissed off when people tell you that you're privileged without the pretty part.
Yeah, it's okay. But people just assume. People assume. By the way, how you carry yourself, someone will just decide to just bully you thinking you have everything. Yet you're just looking good. You treat yourself well. You dress well. You speak in a certain way, and people assume, she has everything. Maybe you're sure, maybe not. So yeah, I get bullied a lot. I used to get bullied a lot for that. Like
why were they bullying you?
Like when you sit down with a group of people and you're trying to explain to them, let's say you just start speaking, because me, I'm always seated there speaking, and say, I want to do this, I want to explore this. Like, you might sit with someone and they said, oh, you know, I'm working, when I get money. We all have different priorities in life, and mine is to make memories. It doesn't matter if I have it or not. I'm always making memories. Any little time I get like this, I'm just out there. You know, I'm chasing is it called chasing sunsets or something?
Yeah.
I'm always like looking for my next move. I'm saving little money and I'm going somewhere because we don't have time. I like to say that. I don't know about you. What do you think? Like,
I think that you know, whenever I think about the fact that I've lived for slightly more than 40 years, I have been accused of that too, you know, that Jagero loves good things. Jagero wants to do this. Like I was telling you the other day that a lot of people who have seen me in Europe are saying that, come on, Jagero, where do you get money to go to Europe? You want to sneeze?
No, I'm just burping. Oh my gosh. Okay.
You can sneeze.
No, I'm trying to burp like, and then it goes back in.
No, it will come out again. You can. There's a guy who burped yesterday here, like a huge burp, and he didn't care. That is like men, and I think that's why men sometimes live good lives, because they don't care so much about many things. So, like I was telling you, that sometimes I go out to places. I go to Europe. Sometimes I go to the US or whatever. But I plan those things. Like I say, I want to go to Europe maybe next year in May, and I start like putting together 10,000 every month until next year in May, and I've put enough money to travel. But when somebody sees you, for example, in Barcelona, or they see you in America, or they see you anywhere else, or they see you like the last time, somebody called me gay. And now you've gone to sell whatever, because I was in a yacht in South Africa, in Cape Town, and I was taking a picture with this white guy that was also on the yacht. And every motherfucker in Africa, this motherfucker in Africa thought that I could not afford to be on a yacht. So I had been put in that yacht by a man, a gay man from wherever, that was taking care of the whole trip. I felt so abused.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, like that beautiful photo.
But can I ask you?
Yeah.
I've never gotten an answer to this question. Why do people associate travel with luxury? Like, for me to get to travel, I need to have 500,000 in my pocket. I need to sleep in this big hotel. And maybe people have different priorities, you know, like I said. We were talking about backpacking, the way I would travel and sleep in a backpacker's hostel.
Yeah.
You know, and then I would wake up the following morning and all of us would, let's say, go to a park and just do our thing.
Yeah.
For me, it's not about posting and anything. For me, it's just making memories.
I remember there is something that happened to me when I was traveling in
Spain?
Yeah, no, this was Italy. I was actually coming from I was traveling from which country in Europe, and then so there is Flexbus. I don't know if you've heard about Flexbus. They do a lot of traveling around Europe. So I got a Flexbus, and I knew that this thing is actually taking me the entire journey. Kumbe, these guys were actually going to drop me so that I'm picked by another Flexbus. Man, so we leave at around 10 in the night. And the exchange was happening at around 5. So these guys dropped me on a stage.
Okay, you sort yourself.
In the middle of Europe at around 5:30 a.m. in the morning. And then, so I am asking these guys, I'm looking outside, it's completely dark and cold. And then I'm asking because there is no conductor, you understand? It's only a driver.
Yeah.
So I am asking him, dude, why are you leaving me? And he told me, do you know what he told me? That I thought I'd get the bus here so that when I leave you here, you get straight into the bus. But it looks like they're late. And I have time. I cannot leave. I cannot wait. So the guy waited for 10 minutes because it was too cold. I was going to die out there.
I know.
And then past 10 minutes, he left. He told me I have to go.
Oh, wow.
So he left me there on the stage. And I looked around. It was pitch dark and cold. It took about 5 minutes and the bus came. And I was like, whew. But then when I reached Genoa,
No, I am
why are you laughing?
I'm sorry.
Why are you laughing?
Like I know, like how I know you. You're very,
Very what?
you're that friend in the group who's always having a solution for everything, and now listening to you.
I had no solution.
The way we always sit down and just like, pop, you're always having a solution. I'm like,
I had
why are
no-
you that helpless? I cannot believe.
I was completely helpless. And but the way the driver was very good. Because he was also going to pick people that were waiting.
Oh yeah.
So he couldn't wait. But so this is the story. When the bus picked me and I reached Genoa, where I was going, the Airbnb where I was going in Genoa was actually overlooking the ocean. I don't know whether it's the Atlantic Ocean.
That rare gem.
Yeah. And there were piers. Are they called piers or piers? These little places that run across and then you can jog along the ocean. Is it called piers, piers? I don't know. Then I took a photo there. And I remember one of my friends saying, Jagero. Yani, that's where you're staying.
You must have a lot of money.
Yeah.
Where are you getting the money
Do
from?
not remember the 5 a.m.
Where you got drunk?
They do not remember the 5 a.m. So that's what I have thought. And a lot of people also do not want to. Most of the times when I'm telling people the reason why I have one kid is because I just feel like having many kids is not going to allow me to enjoy my life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You don't want to travel with 7 kids? You don't have like
How do you travel with 7 kids?
have like a private jet or something?
Yeah, but that's a dream.
You travel with your family. When you have it all, you don't even care. Like I have 8 kids. You all hop on that plane.
That's the problem with Kenya. You don't know when you're going to have it all. Even you right now, you are starting this management, this agency
that
thing.
agency. Yeah.
But it's still so dark, right?
Yeah, it is. And I'm actually, let's talk about that. I'm getting, I'm getting a lot of no's, but it's so hard. I don't want to hear the no. Please don't say no. I know I can do it. I'm really putting my 100 to this agency. Stop saying I can't do it. I know growing up, I've never had a no. So I know I can do this. So why are you telling me I can't? I can do this. So if you're working towards getting a private jet, you're going to get it. Speak into existence.
I think getting a private jet is the easier part than having having 7 children.
But 7 kids.
Do you want to have kids?
Yeah, but maybe someday. I feel like
you're almost 30. The
yeah,
clock?
it's just no, don't tell me about the clock. That is where we go wrong.
Yes.
Every day we fight because of that.
Do you know why I'm saying that?
You just know where to poke it. This is what I'm saying. The other day I was telling you, what about 30? Tell me, what about 30?
Yeah, you are Umeisha.
How? Oh my God, don't say that. This is how you make other people, and especially young women, feel like when they're in their 30s, they're nothing.
Okay.
I'm never sitting on a table where people are talking about 30 women are nothing. I don't like it. I do not like it.
Tell me about why you don't like it. Because we've talked about it before.
Because something, from teenhood to like 20 it's about trial and error. It's about growth, learning. We make so many mistakes. I personally have made so many mistakes in my 20s. You learn and then you grow and mature. In your 30s, you're thriving. Let me ask you, of all your friends being in your 20s, how is it in your 30s? You people are killing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. In your 20s, you're trying to figure things out. Even if you had everything in your 20s, you're still making mistakes, trying to figure shit out. Or in your 30s, what happened?
30 was still finding a lot of things.
Self-aware?
Can I tell you something honestly? I feel like I got control of the ship. That is my life, metaphorically, around at 35.
But still in your 30s, right?
Yeah, at 35.
Yeah.
That's when I wrestled the ship and got hold of it. And I could say that, in fact, I am beginning to learn a lot of things in my 40s. It is at 40 years old that I decided that enough is enough. I have been thinking so much about what is going wrong with my life, and I realized that actually I should be doing this, having conversations with pretty privileged women.
What is that?
Anyway, let me go on.
Anyway, let's just go on.
Yeah, I should be having conversations with people. I should be looking at businesses to run, and I am now knowing so much about myself at 40 years.
30 plus,
years.
right? 30 heading to 40.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So when people say that perhaps women that are in their 30s, the clock is...
There's no clock. What clock are you talking about? Why is it that people say time is an illusion?
Yeah.
But when it comes to women, you don't have that time is illusion thing. Please let women breathe.
Okay. Do you feel like because you took... There is a place where we were the other day, and you saw women coming out on stage one after the other, and talking about, I want to do this, for lack of a better word, a little bit miserable, and saying, and you didn't like it.
They were not miserable. No, those were very mature women who knew what they wanted. But I feel like for me, maybe I'm in a different space right now. For me, I'm just thinking about making memories, and I'm like, when am I going next? When is my basketball practice? When is my swimming? Like, when am I going for my swimming competition? When am I going for my book reading session? When am I going for my friends? You understand? So being there and hearing, like, I'm going through this and this, probably I've been divorced 3 times, and it's okay. It's life. We are meant to explore each other. We're human beings. If it's not working, you're moving on to the next, and the next, and the next. You understand? So for me, at that space, I was like, in my moments, I was like, do I belong here? Because I feel like I want something else. Because I remember the speaker said, can you speak to your older self? To your future self. So for me, I was the youngest in the group, but I was talking about spirituality. I was talking about work, my career ambitions, my hobbies. That's what I talked about. And while for the others, it was different. And I agree that we were both, it was older. They were a bit much older than me. Probably priorities are different. But sometimes when I'm seated down and I hear my friends complain, especially girls, about marriage and men and relationships, I don't want to be... it makes me feel so bad because I have close people who are really struggling with relationships and everything. I get so teary when I keep on saying, like, guys, life is short. There is more to relationships and everything else. Why don't you you have the money, you're working, why don't you just pack your bag and go somewhere? Because remember I told you the best way to get ideas and fresh ideas and everything is to travel or read books. So you can either read your books or travel. I don't like when I hear my friends struggling with relationships or marriages, because love is not meant to be, to be stressful. You understand my point? You remember the conversation we were having yesterday evening? Love is not meant to be a struggle. You understand? And I told you the other day, a lot of people think they are in love, they've found true love, but they haven't. A lot of people have died waiting for true love, they haven't. A lot of people are still waiting for true love, including me. So we're cruising nicely. You understand? So...
what is true love?
That's the thing. It's broad. I just can't explain it. It comes. This person is your peace, your everything. I don't like when people are fighting. I don't believe in struggle love.
What is struggle love?
The stressful love. the fighting love, the gaslighting love, the domestic abuse love, the manipulative love. I don't believe in that. I believe in peaceful love. By the way, remember I told you I'm on the other side of love. There's two sides of love. There's the Ciara love, and there's the toxic one.
Yeah.
We both know. I'm on this other side. For me, you can never tell me anything negative about love. I'm just like, what did you say? I can't hear you. I'm always going to be that on the other side of love, the Delulu side of love.
The Delulu side of love.
Yeah. It works. Marriages work. Relationship works. Everything else works. I'm not going to sit here and say how relationships are not working and how marriages are not working. I can't talk about marriage because I haven't experienced it, but I'm still on this side of love. Can I stay here? Don't take me here, okay? On the lows. I want to be on the highs.
What you're talking about is very interesting. Mm-hmm. Because then the question that somebody will be asking you is that why are you on this Delulu side and why are you not on this side? And why is it that some people find themselves on this Delulu side and the other ones?
It's choices. You choose what you it's choices at the end of the day. For me, it's choices. Like I was telling our friend yesterday, you get to choose your day. You know those people who wake up and tell you, I'm always moody when I'm going to bed or when I'm waking up. Like, you just wake up and you choose to be moody. What do you mean? Like, there's so much to do. Those people who tell you, like, I'm always moody. You choose your day. You wake up and choose if you're going to be happy or sad. You understand? It's the same. It's the same with love. You get to decide if I'm going to be beaten every day or I'm going to walk away and work on myself until I find the perfect man, the right man for me. I don't believe in perfect, but the right man for me. My best friend.
Can we talk about the right man for you? Can we talk about it? I want you to give me a list of your bare minimum when you're looking for
bare minimum. Oh my God.
No.
Okay.
I want do you have your dream list?
I just have two things I look for in a man.
It has to be more.
Honestly, I have two things.
Okay, we'll probably break them down
further.
Further,
We do. But Jagero.
So tell me about the two things that you...
I want a kind and a generous man.
A kind and a generous man. Can we...
Everything else, like, financial, it has to be there so we don't talk about it. Do I make sense?
Can we go slowly?
Can you hear me at the back?
Can we go slowly?
Okay.
So we start with a kind man, and then we break down, because a lot of men after this podcast, by the way, the men will be on the comment section telling me that, Jagero, can you connect me to that woman?
I don't want to.
You don't want to be connected?
I want to meet my man. Like, I want it to be love at first sight.
Love at first sight.
Yeah.
It's truly Delulu, eh?
Yeah, and I like it I like the Deluluness. That one.
So, what is a kind man? I want you to think about everything.
When you are having the rough days.
Okay.
When you guys have... Now you're making me go to the other side of love that I don't want to go
No. It is for you to be on this side, you must talk about the other side. Correct?
When you've had the roughest day, when you guys have really had a rough day, you fought, and he still comes to bed and tuck you in, when you're so sick and the kids are crying, like you have 2 kids or 3 and the kids are screaming and you're sick in the couch, he goes to the kitchen and cooks for you and says, you know what, just sleep, I'll have everything covered for you. I'll cook for you, I'll make the bed for you, I'll feed the kids, I'll take the kids out for dinner, or we'll bring you food. That kind of a man. A man, even if you guys are not in the best of the best terms, he still look at you with kindness and say, did you have lunch? Just drops your text. Did you have lunch? Can I come check up on you? Yeah. Kind man.
That's a kind man.
Yeah. It's that simple. It doesn't have to be complicated. I don't believe love is supposed to be complicated.
And for that man, you'd like to be kind to them?
Yeah. Just kindness. Imagine if we're all kind to each other, people won't be hurting. people won't be broken. People won't be having traumas, Maybe if our dads were kind to our mom, maybe things would have been okay. We won't be having bitter people walking around the planet. Maybe the world would have been a better place. Kindness, humanity, that one. Actually, it's humanity.
Oh, it's humanity.
It's humanity. Anyway, they both kind of system.
And then the other one is generous.
Yeah, generous man. You
What
don't
i-
have to ask, Even if he doesn't have anything, he's still treating you right, A man who just brings you a rose, not like a bouquet because he can't afford it, A man who just says, let's go have lunch. Like, he just treats you well. Generosity, he likes giving. And it doesn't mean money, gives his time, attention, listens to you, validates your emotions.
Validates your emotions.
Like, babe, when you guys are fighting, there are those men who are like, "Well, just cry. When you're done, we'll talk about it."
Oh, yeah?
But he's the type who comes and say, "Hey, how are you? I'm sorry this and this happened. I'm sorry for making you this angry. Can we talk about it?" He has so much love to even give to other people, not just me as a woman. Yeah. And generous men, kind men and generous men are so attractive.
Oh, yeah? You and you, what do you bring to the table?
My smile and my laughter, day and night. Vibes on vibes.
Go on, please.
Vibes on vibes. I don't know, because you're just crazy. You just poke and poke.
Can I ask you something? What is it that you're gonna give to the man that you love?
Peace.
Peace. What is peace?
Peace and understanding, creating an environment where he's also thriving as a man. Validate his emotions. Honestly, I'm always asking the guys around me, are you okay? How are you feeling? And then most of them, I think, because of the damage, some I meet, they're like, excuse me, kwani unantaka? Even if it's a friend, they're like, you know when you're too kind and people assume you want them because you're too kind?
Yeah?
Yeah. So me, I'm always asking my male friends, are you okay?
At what point do you ask them? At 5 a.m?
No, when we meet mostly. And then
Okay.
when they cross my mind.
And drop them a text.
Yeah, hey, how are you doing? They can tell you that. I'm always asking my male friends, are you okay? Yeah.
That's just really nice. What else are you giving? You can barb if you want.
I just did.
Yeah. Are you extending the same generosity to men? Or are you extending the same kindness to men?
Yeah. And you know me, I'm always having a lot of male friends. So,
Yeah, you do.
yeah.
Why, though?
I don't know. I'm just cool with that, like that.
You
Because then when you're with them, those people don't even overthink. Sometimes, I'm going through something, I'm literally breaking. They're like, hey, if we just wake up, let's go. You know the way women are like, oh, babes, what's happening? They'll just shut you down there. Hey, you cannot cry over that person. Hey, it's too much. Hey.
Yeah, the man. What is your view on woman to woman friendship and
They're healing.
and woman to male friendship? How do you like? What are the moving limbs of the two? How do you like your female friends, and what are you like? I would rather be with.
I think female friends, it's so healing. It's always healing. Especially when you're going through a breakup, you just need your girls.
Oh, yeah?
Cardi B said the other day, if you're going through a breakup or a divorce, the best people to look for is your best friends, because they'll take you out and you guys are going to laugh and do everything. Sometimes I'm just going through my lows and I'm meeting up with the girls. And by the time I'm going back home, I've laughed, we've discussed about it, we've finished it and everything. For females, sometimes I think what I get to have a problem with the most is, I think, the mood swings. Yeah. when it comes to that, like, I'm such a person when I'm with you. You know, energy is contagious, right? When I'm with you and then you're not okay, it's gonna come to me, and then I feel like sometimes you might be with your friends and it's just the mood swings and the mood swings and the mood swings. I'm like, but for the boys, it's so hard to notice.
Yeah.
You just chill with the boys. Everyone is just cool like that. Stories, vibes on vibes, right? You won't hear like, Siji, this one is angry on the corner because you said hi to this guy.
Yeah.
And then no. Yeah.
You don't hear that. Let's talk about who is taking photos here. I hope that you are enjoying that episode, people of the internet. You know, everybody says there is no job, and that is true. Also, that was me 10 years ago. The problem is that everybody is trying to get a job in their own town, in their own city, in their marketplace. They ask friends for jobs, mothers call uncles, uncles call fathers, but there are no jobs, right? Let me tell you what no one is telling you. Jobs migrated online. What I actually mean is there are many, many jobs around the world and there is no one to do them. I have worked for a long time online, I think more than 10 years. I work for Americans, I work for Europeans, I work for the Chinese, the Australian, Canadians, the Ugandans, name all of them. And last year, I had a eureka moment. I said to myself, you know what? I should compile what I have been doing for the last 15 years. So in 2024, I wrote a book called Goldmine, 18 Side Hustles for Africans. And it sold a lot of copies. In fact, I was going for, sometimes I was receiving 500 orders in a day. In 2025, something happened. AI came. I think in 2025, AI came. AI came in 2024, but in 2025, it is here with us. And people say AI is taking away their jobs. And for me, I'll say false. There are actually AI jobs. Na mimi ni nani? I created more jobs. We now have in my book 25 online and offline side hustles that you can do anywhere in the world, whether you are in the village, whether you are in your small town, whether you're in a marketplace, whether you are in your house, you can do them. In this powerful volume 2, I share 25 new actionable online hustles specifically researched and tailored for Africans. My new book provides clear step-by-step guidance, drawing from my extensive experience and research, including the mistakes I have made and lessons I have learned over 15 years in this online job market. You can become an executive assistant to busy folks in Europe, America, and Canada. You can also get paid for tasks like watching videos and taking online surveys. There are many of them and they're in my book. You can also build a business as a virtual assistant, start an e-commerce without a shilling. You can also become an affiliate marketer or an online English tutor. And you can also do tens of AI jobs, and they're all in these books. If you have a job, that is fine, but I know around you there are so many people that are always looking for jobs and at home watching Netflix. Buy this book for your brother, for your sister, for your mother, cousin, husband, who is back at home all day, all night watching Netflix. Okay? Buy it for your friends. That friend who is always asking you for cash, you can buy this book for them. All the information is in the description below. You can also inbox me, you can WhatsApp me, or you can go to my website, which is oduorjagero.co.ke. The book is only 1,000 Kenya shillings. Or if you're anywhere around the world, the book is $10. So thank you very much. Back to programming. I want to talk to you about the thing that you are very, you're very passionate about, talent creation.
Yeah, my baby.
Yeah. Can you tell me about, like for dummies, what is talent creation? And for example, for people who are looking for people to manage them, what exactly
simple,
is it?
Like, when I'm networking with people, I get to meet a lot of creators, like content creators and upcoming artists and footballers and basketballers. I always look for passion and the presence, you know. And I just don't I don't like when I'm meeting someone, they're like, I want to be famous. No. I want to see the hunger and the passion in you. The best, I can, like Makeba, for example, I can talk about her, right? The first time we met her with her at a conference, we just gravitated toward each other and we started talking. I was like, hold up, there's something in this girl. She has the best voice, the confidence. She's just 19. And I was like, I want to coach her. And I started calling my friends. I'm like, hey, there's this girl. I don't want to be the only one who's thinking, what do you think? And I send the page and they meet her and they're like, oh, she's the one on the podium the other day, the young girl. And they're like, that girl has something. You understand? The other day I was in Mombasa and we were watching basketball. And my friend called me like, what are you doing at a basketball court? I'm like, you don't understand. And I met this guy who used to play for KPA, forgot his name. And we just sat there and we started watching basketball. And I saw a guy from Nazareth University. He was at number 36, 36 or 35. That guy was so talented. You can see the talent. And then when he speaks, the discipline, like he's so well articulated. I was like, this is also what I wanna work with. One time also we met with a footballer and he was like, you know, Chu, I'm trying to transition from this team to this other team. And I was like, okay, then what are you waiting for? He's like, I don't know what to do. I don't have a management. Rather, when I'm meeting a manager, it's always drama. You know, I'm not getting any money. Yes, my rent is paid, but then nothing else. And then when you tell them to be accountable of our finances, people are just running around. And he's like, I want to also be able to negotiate. Can you help me negotiate and everything? So I was like, he said, can you help me transition to that? You know, and I was like, yeah. And then you hear his stories, and I like kind people. I don't they can be manipulative.
Oh.
Kind people. They could be lying, or
People are just different. People are just different.
different. So I could be able to spot the, you know, he was so passionate. Like he talks about football, but he's like, I lack someone to guide me, how to even read the contracts, how to sign the contracts, how to work on the you know, there's the money they get paid when the transfer fee from one team to another. I'm like, I'm not sure if this is enough for me. So I need someone to help me. And I was like, I'm coming. That's when I'm coming in. And I was like, I didn't even ask him, how much are you paying me? I was like, I'm coming to help you get that deal and we move. So for me, I feel like it's something that I've been looking, you know, people always say, a lot of people haven't found their purpose in life yet. You know, it comes later, you know, praying and everything. Sometimes you feel like you're stuck. You're like, I'm working here, but this is not what I like. But when you sit down and that inner voice of yours, you block all the background noise because people are going to tell you, Jagero, you're like this, you can do that. No, you yourself knows. What makes me happy? What gives me that, the fire, keeps the fire burning or something? So I think for me, and I struggled. I used to think like, I love skincare so much.
You do?
I do. I love skincare. Anything to do with skincare. And then I used to think like, oh, should I start a skincare business? I'm like, I like it, but it's not something.
I wanna start a perfume business.
Yeah. Oh, you want?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, kabisa.
What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?
You know. I have a lot of.
What's stopping you?
I am not like you. I am not coming from a good place.
We're never coming from a good place, trust me.
Some people do.
You just think about it, but it's not like that.
Some people do. It's subjective, it's relative, but sometimes. So, for example, when you come from, like, for example, my story is, I've talked a lot about my story.
What is your story?
My story. I wasn't born in the city.
Okay.
I was born in the village.
Yeah.
And so there was a lot of struggle coming up and going to to college and things like that. And so when you interact with a lot of difficulty and a lot of luck, there is something it does to you, and you have to be very intentional about it, because you are always at a place where you're saying, I am not good enough for anything.
Is it the same as imposter syndrome?
I don't know what imposter syndrome, but
it's the same.
No, it's like, even so, for example, when I started Dialogues with Jagero, a lot of people started to know me and reach out to me and tell me, Jagero, you're doing a nice job. The podcast is doing amazing and blah, blah, blah. And I was not at a place whereby I could say that, let me take that in.
You're not ready to soak it in?
I was not ready, because the question at the back of your mind is that, who the fuck are you?
You're still trying to figure it out yourself, or?
Yeah, so I think it's a trauma response to growing up in a very hard way. And so before you start something, you're like, okay, so Jagero has a perfume line. Fuck him.
How?
Who the fuck is that guy?
No.
and so Chu, who is like, this girl is like, am I gonna wear Versace?
No, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, but
the thing is, a lot of people who've come up with big brands have actually started from nothing.
And that's true. So the thing is that you have to build it, and you have to hope over those people that are saying, who the fuck is this guy, and why does he think that he can come up with a perfume line? I mean, even Adidas, when he was starting, Adidas, their brothers, Puma and Adidas, they were like, nobody knew them. Even Jimmy Cho, I don't know. Like, you have to really prove yourself. Like, I see this celebs, like Cardi B today is starting a line of perfume. I don't know whether she has. Probably she already has.
Is she?
I don't know.
I don't really follow up. Okay, bye.
Yeah. But somebody say, oh, that's a line. Their perfume line. Beautiful. Let's do that. But Cardi B, in her own apartment, in her room, is like, you don't know what she's thinking about. Yeah. I heard the lady that did this thing. What is it? There's a lady. There's this TV series. I forgot the name. No, it's not true. There's a TV series that is talking about a lady, how to get away with murder.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What is her name?
Viola Davis?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if you watched her interview with Oprah. It was a very interesting interview. And she was saying in her head that I can't get to think that people like me, because nobody liked me. So to come into acting and I take the world by storm, sometimes you don't know, there is something that is telling you you're not good.
Yeah, I've read her book actually, and she's explaining that. She's struggled with that. But part of it is because of her childhood, the traumas she went through. So I understand. Yeah,
so those traumas. I told you, my father used to send me cigarettes.
That is so random. What?
I'm telling you, this is not random. You listen, this is not random at all. So my father had, so we lived in the village, and then we had a center where you could buy bread, you could buy whatever. And that's where they were selling the cigarettes. And so my father would send me one stick of cigarette. And where I come from is very hot, extremely hot.
Yeah.
So he'd send me in the middle of the day at 11 a.m. to go get him a cigarette, and then in the heat of 3 p.m. he's sending me to get another one. Dude, buy 3 and forget about it for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I was supposed to ask.
So so that's the thing. But anyway, let me go.
No, when are you starting your perfume line?
I'm thinking about starting a perfume line or an apparel shop.
Yeah, perfume is. I like the perfume part.
Yeah,
I love perfumes.
You like perfumes?
Yeah, I think you should. It's not.
A lot of women are smelling the same right now in Nairobi. This Latif thing, Latifa, whatever.
I don't know that.
Latafa.
I don't know what
Do you wear
that is.
Latafa?
What is that? Is
Shit.
it like a designer?
Shit. Can you imagine she doesn't know about it? And when I
Is
say
it
that this girl
Baccarat?
is privileged,
No, is
she
it
refuses.
Baccarat or something? I know the one that had a red bottle that was... I'm not into Arabic perfumes.
You don't like them?
I but I'm not into... I love the vanilla-ish floral.
What does that mean exactly?
I don't like the strong scent.
Are they really all strong?
Latif is it's a
Latafa.
Latafa.
Yeah, it's beautiful. But I think this
You should gift me one.
I will.
Yeah.
Actually there was a bottle here.
Please bring a smell. Maybe.
Oh, it's amazing. And then
It's an Arabic?
there is this supermarket called Taskis or whatever. The one that took Taskis, what is called Naivas. Started selling some knockoffs of Latafa, and it's filled in Nairobi. And if you go to a concert, everybody's
Now
smelling
I'm
Latafa.
so curious. I want to know what Latafa is.
It's beautiful perfume.
It smells like Udo.
Yeah, it's just having very beautiful. I buy mine at Amazon, and they sell very good ones. Yeah. If I'm in the money, I'll buy you one.
Okay, original, right?
Yeah.
You just said it's fake in Naivas.
I'm not, to be honest with you, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But why is it so cheap?
How much is it?
It's so cheap, like 3K.
3K is cheap. You're so privileged. 3K is cheap. 3K is cheap.
No, I'm talking about Latafa.
But
Latafa is like
3K
$70, $80, $100.
3K is not cheap.
Yeah, but why is it that it is cheaper here? How can it be cheaper here, bro? That's what I'm asking. This is Wario.
Yeah. What are you?
Why is it cheaper here?
Latafa cheap?
And more expensive, where it's coming from?
That's a hard question. That's a tough one.
Why is it cheaper here? So anyway, let's go back to what you do. The branding. So your dream with brand management
is to be one of the biggest talent manager around. I don't know if there's other female, but I know there's female who are artist managers who are female, like Chiki, the manager to be in, which I really love. I love her so much. And I also love Seven Mosha. Do you know Seven Mosha? No. She's now, I think she works with Sony. She's head of East African music something. And she's really doing a good job. At least from what I know and what I see, a lot of East African artists are now going to BET. East African artists right now. The other day, Abigail Chams was at BET. And I really love her work ethic. I also admire Janet Jackson's work ethic. Yeah, I really admire those women, and I look up to them. I always checking and... Based on
what you told me yesterday, I wonder whether I should ask you the name of your company.
Don't. Because we keep on saying Leah. It's supposed to be Leah.
Leah.
Yeah, it's like nurturing.
It's beautiful.
Leah, yeah.
Kulea in Swahili.
Yeah, but Leah.
Zulea.
Yeah.
Oh, what does your name Zulea means, by the way?
It's an Arabic name. I don't know.
It's not Kushite anymore?
It's a Kushite Arabic.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so Leah comes from there. It's Leah, also Leah. Nurturing. Yeah. So the people that are listening to this and want you to manage them, where are they getting you? How do they get you? On Instagram, guys.
Your Instagram is private, dude.
I know, but does it matter?
It should.
No, I don't think it's... Honestly, it doesn't matter, guys.
Hey, yeah. You're saying it matters.
Okay, I just put it on private the other day. It's not like something...
You have to remove it.
No, it was always...
Why are you in private? The men are sliding into your inbox?
Oh, man. You don't want to know.
The Indians.
Someone went on my... Oh, my God. How did you... I get it. Yeah. Actually, there's one time we had gone for like an event, and then someone posted me, like on the story, innocently, he just posted me. And, okay, the DM started coming in, and it was so weird. Like, some of them were just weird. I was like, I can't take this anymore. Let me just put it on private. So it was for that short period of time. And then someone also took my picture and then went and used it on the dating app. So I'm getting at home like, what are you doing on this dating app saying like, this is so kinky. Like, a close person sends it to you and you're like, I'm not on a dating app. What do you mean? So it was around the same time. So I went and put it on private. The DM thing it's normal.
Yeah, but now if you're doing business, I suggest that now you might want to have a website.
I told you we just opened it the other day while we were in Mombasa. So I'm working towards all that.
I'm gonna build you the website for us, Morphe.
No problem. No problem, brother.
Because now we need somewhere to find you.
Yeah, no. I'm very accessible.
It's becoming apparent that Instagram is full of Indians.
Wait, is it a normal thing? Is it like why do you say is it something that happens?
Indians have been harassing women a lot on the internet.
Yeah,
that is true. And Indians, you gotta pull up your socks. I mean, why can't they go to their fellow Indians? I mean, why are they just sending their little tiny penises to African women?
Oh my God! I had someone say like they send. I have respectful Indian friends.
Yeah, because they can't do that to African women, like just sending those tiny penises.
Is it tiny? How did you know it's tiny?
Because Indian penises are tiny.
Oh my God!
Just
too much information.
It's not too much.
What are you? There's too much information.
Yeah, because I have had so many women complaining about this, that Indian men are harassing them all over the world.
Are they entertaining or entertaining?
I mean, have you been entertaining them on your account?
I've never had an Indian on my account. I've never had.
Yeah, but what is on the streets is that most women, you can't find women on Messenger, on Facebook. Most women have either logged out of that thing or they don't want to be there because they say, and most of them are saying that, give me...
Just say it. What? Just
too much information.
After no. After saying all that, now you're no. Say it.
No.
What?
I think that people have to properly use social media. I mean, people are on social media to enjoy yourself. See, that's what you said at the beginning of the interview.
For me, honestly, my social media is I love memes. I'm always there to laugh and everything. So if I'm to be so much on social media, then it has to be business. You understand?
Or just start a page for Leah.
I'm about to. Why are you like rushing? We're just baby steps. We're getting there.
But you see, now you've come to a podcast, and now we are wondering where we're gonna get you. And your Nini's is private.
No, come on. I just explained the reason why. Okay. But I'm growing. So actually, Wari is the creative director here, so everything we have it covered. So don't worry.
Okay.
And thank you for giving me the platform, by the way.
Yeah, you did really well. I love the conversation.
Yeah, it was so nice. I love good conversations.
I told you, see, you were very worried about it.
It's not that it's my first podcast, so...
Is that so?
Yeah. And I'm not so much out there.
It's an honor to introduce you to DWJ, platform and the fans. Tend not to like the word fans.
Followers, good followers of yours.
Yeah.
And you're doing a good job, an amazing job.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Keep it up.
Thank you very much. Okay, people of the internet, thank you very much for joining me again on this podcast, Dialogues with Jagero. You know what is happening? We are almost getting the silver plaque from YouTube. 100,000 subscribers along the way. So, people of the internet, please consider subscribing. Hit on that notification bell so that when we have nice, beautiful people like Chuk.
Yes.
Until another episode, bye for now.
Thank you. And you didn't tell us.
About what?
Nilots.
Nilots?
Luos and?
Nilots?
Yeah.
Nilots are Luos and Kalenjins.
And guys, by the way, I want Jagero to give us a sentence in Swahili.
What the hell?
Hey, Kiswahili. Sema.
Which sentence?
Just thank you for watching.
Nitakuja usiku.
Thank you for watching.
Huh?
Thank you for watching. See each other. See you next time.
How do you actually say that in Swahili?
You say it. Yesterday you're really bullying me. You say
How do you actually say thank you for watching in Swahili?
No, don't tell him, guys. Thank you for watching. See you next time.
You know,
Kenya wewe.
Asante sana, but
just finish the sentence.
Watching is what in Swahili?
No.
Kutazama.
No.
Asante sana kwa kutazama. Mpaka siku nyingine. Oh man. You know what? Can I tell you something? I love Swahili so much, but
you said yesterday that
the Nilotic tongue is really heavy. If you've got it is one of the heaviest tongues.
I have a heavy tongue, so.
No, yours is Kushaitic.
Yeah, but I have a heavy tongue.
In Swahili. No, you just went to
Swahili.
You just went to school.
No, wait. I went to Swahili. Nilienda shule Kiswahili.
What a shame.
I went to a Swahili school, by the way.
Which one? In Mombasa?
Uko tu ndani.
Okay.
Yeah, lakini Kiswahili twakifahamu.
Mwakifahamu.
All right, guys. Tuonane tena wiki ijayo.
Very nice.
Jagero show. Jagelo?
DWJ. You can say that DWJ. Peace.